me see. All right, there we go. All right, so I got on YouTube and finished see which is the most watched. I just typed in haircut tutorial, Googled it, and yeah, that's not what I'm talking about right there. That's why is there ads on you? Well, there's ads on YouTube now. All right, this is the first one that pops up, and I clicked on it already. I think. Dang, he got 13,000 views and 13. He's getting 1,000 views an hour. That's pretty good. OG paid me $250 for. Hold up. 360 Jeezy 9 months ago had the same title. I wonder if you guys know that once you upload a video on YouTube, you can go back and change the title of it later on. I wonder if Get Beamed saw this title right here and said, hey, I like that title. Let me use that for my video to get some views. I don't know if that's what he did, but if he did, I guess it's smart. All right, well, let's click on this one.
It can be hard to find a treatment that fits.
I'm not signed in, so I got premium, you guys. I don't do that. I don't like ads. I'd rather pay the little 10 bucks a month, whatever it is. That's not the same dude from the thumbnail. No, that's somebody else. And the haircut's already done. This is like a lineup tutorial. That's a lot of fibers in that beard. This ain't the same. Oh, okay. It's a whole different one. Alright, so he put a whole nother little, I guess, a beard lineup tutorial in the beginning, which is kind of smart, you guys. YouTube, one of the analytics that YouTube uses is audience retention. So once somebody clicks on your video within like 30 seconds, I believe, within 30 seconds, YouTube kind of checks and sees how many people are still watching your video or how many people are still watching after 30 seconds in. It tracks all of that, and the more people that are watching at the 30-second mark, the more engagement that you're getting. So yeah, YouTube checks all of that. So that's pretty smart that he's putting something interesting right there in the beginning to kind of get that little 30 seconds in so you won't click out of it. But that's not the same haircut from the thumbnail. And I think that one is coming up right here. Yeah, see, that's the one from the thumbnail. I thought he had dyed his hair or something. I was like, man, he gave him the full service, the hair dye, everything. All right, let's see what he did.
So to kick this video off, I'm gonna go in with my gold comb. I'm gonna use this comb to lift the hair off of the pattern of the client's head. And as you can see, I got one of them gray hair people in the chair, one of my OGs.
This guy got good hair.
Like keeping it natural, but super clean and super precise.
This type of hair right here is it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky to deal with. But if you get it right, it looks good. Comes out good.
We both EJ fans, Earl Spence to the world blow. So we was getting to this video with a number 2 guard, and we basically trimming this hair down, getting it down to that one desired length. And I'm just prepping the haircut for it to be super clean.
All right, so he's going with the grain.
Just taking my
clippers
time, making sure I'm passing through the hair good as possible. I'm gonna give a big shout out to my dog, Only One Lil Lee.
They got a big old battery in the back.
This a hit.
Look like some wall. Oh, that's the walls with the 245 wireless charging
so I'm just
clip.
Through, keeping everything consistent, and then I want to go
All right, so
towards the bottom of the
So that's what he's doing first. He's putting first the bald line in there. I don't usually like to. Sometimes I fade like this, you guys, but I try to stay away from putting hard lines in there like that. It doesn't always work out how you think it's gonna work out. So I usually try to stay away from that.
Using my wall 1919s with my master blade on there, and I give myself an inch panel, drop them halfway.
So he's going like open blade.
Up in between that and drop them completely closed.
It's interesting seeing everybody's process because I wouldn't do it that way.
But it's up to you. Like, so
he's fading the beard in.
Stay consistent,
that look good.
And just get all of the hairs out the way.
A lot of y'all, man, don't be scared of. I get it open blade, and usually from sometimes even like right at the bottom of the earlobe, just hit it with the open blade from there, closed from about right there, and just fade it in. Take a lot of that off. You can't have a beard with no sideburns, you guys. You can just fade it. All right.
Consistent with it.
Let's see.
Voila, boom, go in the back. We
do the same thing in the back from what I can see.
I'm just slowly but surely blending.
He's doing a good job. I miss my 100th anniversary, man. They got loud on me. All these cordless clippers be getting loud, man. I don't like that. I don't know why they always do that.
Is that he like to get like a higher taper in the back area.
I like to smell my beard after a real.
I should have logged in, y'all.
Dude, you don't need to get that.
Skip this.
So now we on the right
All
side.
right, doing the same thing.
Like to do on this side of the client.
I don't know if you showed it on here, but usually when I do fade like this and I put that hard line in there first, I usually look in the front and make sure that I do both sides at the same time to make sure that the lines are even.
Really connect with the world. And in this case, man, like I had a big interview
He's
in
deep
Miami
vocal with the tube,
at a
going with it.
And man,
guys, it's not. I feel like cutting hair is not.
They basically asked me one of my last questions.
There's nothing complicated about it. It's a very simple thing to do. But if you do it well, the haircuts just come out really good. If you notice, he's not doing anything different than probably how you guys, anybody else that cuts hair. He's doing the exact same thing. There's nothing special, no special technique. I think most of the talent that people see is the final product of years and years and years of you developing a vision for how a fade is supposed to look. So I always look at pictures of back when I thought I was good at cutting hair, which I was, but my vision was a little different. So I didn't see the fade like how I see it now. Like right there. No offense to my guy Get Bean, but I can still see a line right there. Maybe it's my monitor, maybe it's the way I'm looking at it, but I would have got rid of that line.
If you think about it, everything comes.
I don't know. Some people, man, they go so hard on the edge up the hairline that the fade doesn't even matter sometimes. They just, as long as it's kind of faded, if they go hard on that lineup, kind of makes up for everything. All right, so he's putting, I don't know what he's putting in here, man. Loose or something. Getting it ready, lining it up. Let's see what happens when he lines it up. A good lineup can save an average haircut. Remember that. Doesn't work the other way around though. A good fade can get ruined by a not so good lineup. So
and I'm always at it, like no matter what.
Putting that hairline in there.
Always focus on my consistency.
Okay, the fade, maybe it's just the angle of the camera, but it looks alright from right there. Maybe the angle was just a little off. Made it seem like there was a line in there.
Create my 90-degree angle first before I can go and create any other angles. And
okay, yeah. See, he puts that pencil in there. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now going in with my pencil, and I basically want to create some contrast. My client is a lighter skin.
This gonna piss some people off, man. People hate when they hate to see another barber use enhancements for some reason. Like, it doesn't even matter. If the barber want to do it, if his client like it, that's between them two. Why should anybody care? You know what I mean? It should be none of your business. Do you feel like offended? Like, does that piss you off when another barber uses enhancements? Shouldn't be that way. You should just mind your business and cut hair however you want to cut hair. If you don't use no enhancements, you don't use no pencils, and good for you. But don't knock the other barber. You gotta let everybody do what they want to do, man. It's a free world. The client seems to love it, so I don't see no problem. That's a lot of fibers in the beard.
That whiff look, that clean, distinguished grown man.
Fibers are hair dye. I don't know what it is. Looks a little more like fibers. I wouldn't make it that dark personally, but I can see why they would do it like that. It looks pretty nice. You gotta look at the big picture. Looks pretty good. I would have tried to gotten rid of that, the pencil line, a little bit more. It looks a little too fake. But everybody's different, man. Alright, let's see. Looks like perfect little number 5. Let's look at the final product.
And I know I just stirred up some mess in my comment section. I know Bud is nice, but man,
all right, it don't look too bad.
How he been ducking my dog Spence. So that you guys can see, in the imperfect
that's the
world,
before.
we get clients, gray hair clients, regular hair clients who come in the shop looking crazy by the head. They need help, but as barbers, this is our job. This is what we do. We're supposed to be able to shake people back to life and incorporate our services to
a lot of spinning.
Haircuts like this. Let's lock in.
Well, y'all know what time it is. It looks like it's on the thumbnail. You don't have to spin it that long. All right, that's the final one. It's all right. It's good. I like it. Maybe I would have hit the little point right there on the mustache. That's just me though. I would have faded in. I would have gotten rid of that sharp line right there a little bit more to make it look a little more natural. Yeah, that mustache is maybe just a little bit right there would have been all right. But that's just me nitpicking, man. Like I said, you guys, a little while ago, cutting hair is really, really technical and simple. Like, once you figure out how to erase or blend in a line, after that, it's all on you to develop that vision and develop, that you have to know what the fade is supposed to look like for you to do it. If you don't know what it's supposed to look like, you're not ever, and that just comes from holding yourself to a high standard. Like, that's not faded in, I'm gonna fade it in more, and just look for every little line and make sure you get rid of it. But like I said, it just comes from having that vision and knowing what it's supposed to look like. So all these little nitpicking that I'm doing right here, that's just me, because I'm a barber, so that's what I have to do that to make sure that I take care of it. I rather notice it before they notice it. So, but everybody's different. Overall, it's a good haircut. Maybe you should have put a little bit of that pencil right there in the back. Make it look kind of nice. But this just goes to show you guys. And I'm not trying to not get beamed. I don't even know who this dude. He must be involved with 245. Because I see his name on all their products, all their air compressors at least. $250 for this. That's a little high. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. $250. I mean, that's between him and his client. So I mean, that's cool. It ain't none of my business. If this guy thinks it's worth $250, then guess what? That's a $250 haircut. And it don't matter what we got to say about it. But yeah, $250. I don't know, man. That's a little steep. Maybe $100. Maybe it's the holidays, maybe. But then again, you gotta understand, this guy right here, Get Beam, he's pretty well known. So I'm pretty sure his schedule is packed. So at this point, you're really paying for his time. You know what I mean? And he's been doing it so long. If you want to sit in his chair, that's how much it costs. The haircut don't matter. Haircut gonna be good either way. You could go probably to the barber next to him and get a good haircut, but you paying because you going to a certain person. But yeah, let me see what the comments. Being giving them Iron Mike vibes. Putting in work. My style's impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. Great seeing you back, Beam. Good to see you again, great barber. You're ridiculously detailed and amazing haircuts. Sounds like this dude Beam is a good dude, man. Haven't really watched. I know his name is on the Tune 45 stuff. That's good for him though, man. These comments just kind of speak for how important it is to be a good person. If you want to build clientele, you want people to pay you their hard-earned money for you to cut their hair, you got to give them more than just a haircut, man. And I'm not talking about doing all these little extra stuff. I'm talking about you got to be a good person. People got to actually like you, man, and not in a way where like you're a people pleaser, but in a way when you're just a genuinely good person. People will respect you and they'll pay you whatever you charge because you're not arrogant, you're not cocky. You always respect them, and you can see about how these people on these comments just commenting on here speaks a lot about them. Not gonna lie, you Beam and 360 got me where I need to be on the Clippers. 360 is a good one too, man. 360 go hard. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Go follow Get Beam, subscribe. I don't need to tell y'all, man. He got way more subscribers than me. Shoot, go subscribe to me. And all right, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe. And then on to the next one. Peace.